Hello, everybody. Lakeisha McKnight is here. Welcome back to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. And I'm glad that you are here. Today's Friday, right? January. Oops. January 22nd, 2016. Now, I'm wishing, of course, that it's July for that warm weather. As I know, we've been getting some of this stormy weather here in Virginia. We've had some snow today, and I'm hoping, of course, that each and every one of you has been safe on the roads for those of you who are on the East Coast of the USA. So again, thank you so much for listening. And again, it's January 22nd, 2016, and this is the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. Now, I'm excited that each and every one of you are here. Remember that this quarter for this podcast, we're focusing on a core area of create, teaching you how to create during these first 4 months of the year, January, February, March, and April, teaching you about creating because we have a couple of things, great things going on. We have a virtual event, part of the Revitalize Women's Movement. Okay, and that's what's going on. That particular virtual event is taking place in March, and then we're going to have a live in-person one-day seminar. I call it a retreat seminar because we have a lot of festivities, a lot of activities that we want to see happen over the weekend that you can take part of in fellowshipping and networking and just getting to know some of the leaders. And so we're going to be doing that in April. And actually, we actually pinpointed a date. It's actually going to be April 2nd for this live event in Virginia Beach, Virginia. So more information is going to be posted in reference to that one-day seminar. So we just thank you so much, and we appreciate you being here. And so we're going to dive into our next nugget, helping you and empowering you to be able to create. Now, understand this, okay? Understand that there are many things that we can do to create things, okay? We've already discussed several roadblocks that may prevent women from creating, okay? And I want you to think about those roadblocks because this nugget I'm sharing today, you really need to get rid of those hurdles in order to create what I'm about to suggest. And that is create a coaching program. Create a coaching program. Now, notice I didn't say, just a coaching service, okay? It's, some people will say it's another way of saying service. It's another way of saying that by just saying program. But a program is really comprehensive. It's comprehensive and there's many elements to a program, okay? And so I'm going to give you a couple of suggestions. Now, when you're thinking about the topic of your program, you want to do something that it's needed. It's something that's most requested by your target audience. So you really have to find out what your target audience really, really wants. Okay, think about what your audience wants. And once you figure out what your audience wants, then you will be able to move on from there. All right, you'll be able to move on from there. But I want you to think about that as you're moving on and creating this program. What does your audience want? Who is your audience? What do they want? Now we have to create a program around it. And then what I mean by this is it has to be comprehensive. It has to be something that, that will definitely give them what it is that they need, right? But also what they want. So let me give an example of this. Say, for example, you are someone who focusing in on social media. And the type of program that you would have could be, right, that you provide them with suggestions on, some type of marketing campaign that they can use, like a template, like what kind of posts they can place throughout the week that will keep their audience engaged on the social media platforms, right? You give them a template, a checklist of some of the things that they can do. Right? You offer this to them and they can, you can go over it with them and review it and see what will be best for their audience. And then, of course, you can take it up a notch and you can give them what they call an upsell, which means that you can give them a more in-depth type of service whereby now you're helping them to completely outline the social media marketing campaign that they can use on a month-by-month basis. Okay, and you're working with them, to get this done. You're teaching them how they can create this for themselves. Some people like to give them a bigger upsell by doing it for them and being their social media marketer for them and actually posting for them on their behalf. That's, another level. It's another point of service, which of course requires a more of a higher price tag to it, because now you're doing the work for them. But these are just some suggestions, because you're teaching. It's all about coaching and being alongside of another individual to guide them along, not you doing the work for them, because now you're becoming the worker. Okay, but you're being alongside. That's what coaching is all about. Being alongside of a person, helping them to establish their own solutions, because the answer is within them already, but you're helping them to pull it out. And you're creating a program on a topic where you're helping them to pull out the solutions to their concerns. And in that example about social media, now at the end, you want them to have discovered the solution for their own social media campaign. Not you doing it for them, but showing them the various ways in which social media marketing campaigns can take place. But they have to establish that solution for themselves and what's going to best fit their particular audience. So hopefully this has helped you a little as far as the coaching program. I know pricing and things of that nature. I know we can talk about that. Perhaps we'll have a part 2 to that, maybe on this upcoming week, where we talk about more in-depth aspects of a coaching program. But for right now, definitely go back and listen to this so that you can understand what it is that I was explaining in reference to a coaching program, because this could be a way that you create some residual income for yourself as well. So again, I'm hoping that each and every one of you enjoyed. You specifically listening in, wherever you are, your bedroom, your store, right, your mall, your car, no matter where you are. I just appreciate you listening in. Remember that this particular podcast show is a media outlet for the nonprofit based in Chesapeake, Virginia, entitled Women of Elevation Career Services International. All right, and understand that we're helping business women, aspiring entrepreneurs to strive towards reaching total wellness. And that's, of course, including the professional area as well, which is where we are right now with the core area of Create. You all be blessed. And again, we're going to be back here on this upcoming Monday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to give you more great nuggets on how to get in touch with the creative you. Take care.